710 Sports, ESPN Seattle, Seattle Seahawks, Cleveland Browns. Up next. Hello, everybody. It is Russell and Ryan here in the booth today. Here to commentate on Week 6 or Game 6 for the Seattle Seahawks as we take on the 2-4 Cleveland Browns. We come into this game at 3-1-1. Last week was the Seattle debut of Jarvis Landry. Now he makes his homecoming to Cleveland to take on his former team.
Oh, yeah.
Browns were hyped up for the season. Kind of laying a goose egg at 2-3. But we'll see if they can bounce back against the Hawks. My prediction is that they won't.
Oh.
I think Seattle actually has this game fairly under control. There's Odell Beckham Jr., who was traded in the offseason to Cleveland for a first-round pick, and Jabril Peppers. Last week for Odell Beckham, 6 receptions, 133 yards, 2 touchdowns. His longest reception was a 75-yard touchdown.
Oh,
Here's Russell Wilson and Pete Carroll. Carlos Henderson back to return. Trying to keep the sun out of his eyes.
Oh,
and the Browns start off their drive with a touchdown. So they're up 7-0 early at home against Seattle. And we'll see what happens.
I predict that the Seahawks are going to win today because I bought some tasty snackage from the concession stand.
Well, let's see. 1st and 10, and Carson's tackled for a loss of 3. So you probably shouldn't have said anything, Ryan. We went backwards.
Just because I talked?
Yes. All right, here we go. Wilson in the shotgun formation, 2nd and 13 from the 22-yard line. Wilson, hand off to Carson. Carson up the middle. Ooh, it's taken down awkwardly, but there's no flag. He'll get his 3 yards back and another 3 yards forward, making it 3rd and 7 from the 28. Wilson back in the shotgun again. Wilson drops back, looking for Jarvis Landry, and he got him.
That was almost
15 yards. Landry wasting no time reintroducing himself to the Browns defense. Defense they practiced against many, many times. So Carson in the backfield, Wilson under center. Hand off to Carson. Gets a gain of 4 and be stopped at the 47. Last week, 5 rushes, 69 yards, and 1 touchdown for Chris Carson. Wilson in the shotgun. I formation. Receivers to either side. Hand off to Chris Carson. Ooh, tries to find the edge, but is taken down for a loss of 1. 3rd and 7. Let's see what the Hawks can do. They got Brown in the slot and Landry out wide.
Oh,
check down to Tyler Lockett down to the 43. Wilson going no huddle.
Yes, go.
Stays on his feet, avoids Myles Garrett, makes some men miss, gets down to the 20. Russell Wilson.
Oh, he almost juked
23 yards, juked 5 people.
Yeah, like 4 or 5 people. Yeah.
Wilson under center. Play action pass. On the run, hits Disley in the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks.
Oh, I thought he dropped it. It must have counted before he dropped it. Okay.
So 7-7.
I was about to have an aneurysm.
Cleveland punts.
And they missed?
No, Cleveland punted.
Oh.
And now Seattle's got the ball.
Oh.
2nd quarter. To Lockett out of the backfield. Or Lockett, who is playing in the backfield. And off to Chris Carson, who Miles Garrett just gets to.
Why'd you do that?
Browns doing really good job of taking away the run. Carson gets some blocking, gets the first down. Up to the 47. Good gain there for him. So 1st and 10 now from the midfield. From the midfield marker. Wilson under center, strong formation to the right side of the offensive line. Wilson takes snap, play action pass, rolls out to his right, is gonna run for the first down, gets it.
Nice.
And is up to the 42. 2 rushes, 34 yards for Russell Wilson. And the 2-minute warning has hit. And with that, we like to say this game is brought to you by Sweet Justice Cakes. If you guys want to try a chocolate cake through a straw, they're having a 50% off special if the Seahawks win. So let's hope that they do.
Nice. Located in Belltown off 2nd Avenue.
Yes. Well, here we come back to the game. Wilson in the shotgun. Takes the snap. Oh, he's going to roll out to his right.
There you go. Oh, wide open.
Wide open to Will Dissly. Down to the 11. Wilson perfect. 5 of 5. 89 yards. And a touchdown. Wilson handoff to Chris Carson. Gets to the 8. Gain of 3. Wilson hands off to Lockett. Gets a gain of 2 up to the 8. Or up to the 6. 3rd and 5.
No, he's got it. Oh, wait.
Lockett stopped at the 1, and a timeout called by Cleveland with 47 seconds left in this quarter. Oh, he didn't pick up the first down. So it'll be 4th and inches. Seattle will kick a field goal.
Oh.
This is a easiest field goal of the season for Josh Myers. And it is good. Pretty embarrassing if you would have missed that one, right?
Yes.
So 10-7 Seattle. 44 seconds left in the second quarter. Hawks on top when we come back.
And we're back.
And we're back.
So, we didn't go anywhere.
Oh, we didn't get to do halftime.
Huh?
So I'd like to take a moment to say this game is also brought to you by Epic Ponage Donuts. If Wilson remains perfect throughout this game, everyone gets a free dozen if they bring in their game ticket.
You know how many donuts they would have to make to do that?
No, that's all. But they have to bring in their game ticket from going to this game in Cleveland.
Can you imagine,
So only 6 people get donuts.
Even if they did only 1 donut per person, and a couple thousand people came into that one little donut shop.
Damn. So anyway, at the end of the second quarter, or at the end of halftime, though, Cleveland tied it up. So it is now 10-10. Seattle takes over.
Oh.
Here we go. Wilson in the I formation. Receivers to either side. Wilson, handoff to Carson. Play action fake. Throws to Dissly. Oh, and it's batted down. Not even an inaccurate throw by Wilson. Just a good play by the defender. Safety comes up. And there's a safety blitz. Carson blocked him. But he's tackled down by, I think that was Christian Kirksey on the tackle. So 3rd and 9 here. There's a flag on the play. Ooh, Wilson hit hard.
I thought it was going to...
Holding on the offense, and that will be coming back. George Fant.
Still 3rd down.
So 3rd and 19 here for the Hawks.
That's Fant.
So 3rd and long coming up for Wilson. Wilson drops back. Throws to Lockett for the check down. Gain of 3. So it'll be 4th and 16. Seattle will punt. Dixon punt. Carlos Henderson gets about a gain of 2 on the return. Cleveland has the ball. They score a field goal, so it's 10-13 Seattle. Or 10-13 Cleveland now. Let's see if Wilson can do something to get those points back.
Wait.
Unleashes a deep ball to Lockett. Ooh, almost caught. Jason Verrett.
You see what that one player did, that Superman tackle?
Jason Verrett, who was traded by Seattle, mind you. For Jarvis Landry. And Lockett grabs it!
No way.
Jukes a man! And gets it down to the 35. Wilson, 7 of 9, 132 yards and a touchdown. Wilson under center. Hand off to Chris Carson, who breaks one tackle, but is swallowed up behind the line of scrimmage. Sheldon Richardson, another former Seahawk. Wilson in the shotgun. Snap. Throw to Disley. Gets the first down to the 24. 8 of 10 now. Wilson is connected on 80% of his passes. So Wilson, empty backfield. Bunch formation. Jaron Brown in the slot. Doesn't matter. Wilson keeps it. It only gets back to the line of scrimmage, so no gain. And it remains second, and it is now 2nd and 9. Wilson gets about a yard. 3rd and 8 now. With only a few seconds left here in the 3rd quarter. Wilson takes the snap. He's going to roll out. Throws for Jarvis Landry. Caught! Touchdown Seahawks! Landry with the touchdown against his old team. Seattle up 16-13. Beautiful throw. Wilson got out of the pocket.
Nice.
And Landry, before the defender even noticed the ball was heading his way, Landry just snatches it out of the air. So 17-13. Cleveland up by 3. Handoff to Lockett. Lockett 3 rushes, 10 yards. Ooh, Wilson threaded that one in. 10 of 12 for Wilson. Pair of touchdowns today as well.
What we got? Check 31, check 14.
Wilson, handoff to Lockett. Try to get out of the backfield, but just didn't have it. 3:30 left to play in this game. Wilson
yes.
Gets out of the pocket on the 2nd and 9 play, and Wilson is feeling it. He is in the zone. Gets the first down, and it's under 3 minutes to play in this quarter. Throw to Jaron Brown at the 49-yard line. 2:50 left to play. 2nd and 7 coming up. Wilson in the shotgun. Wilson Fakes the snap. Takes the snap now.
Oh, wide open.
Yes. Throws for Taywan Taylor. Wilson. Snap. Handoff to Chris Carson, who tries to run a man over, but has stopped himself. Jarvis Landry out for the Hawks.
Oh, no. We just got
the
him.
Star wideout does not look good. He's walking off the field.
He's even jogging, so.
But he's holding his arm.
Oh.
Looked like it was his bicep or something. Metcalf comes in now. Flag. Throws for Metcalf. Metcalf up the sidelines. Holding on the offense. So the play will be coming back. It would have been 1st and 10 on the 12. Instead, it gets put back at the 43-yard line.
14.
Wilson takes a snap. Throws for Metcalf. Has the first down now.
There we go.
And we've reached the 2-minute warning. And I just like to say this video is sponsored by, or no, this game is sponsored by Malone's Cones, Scones, Trombones, and Loans.
And
Go
loans?
try
Oh, because.
Malone's Cones.
So,
Anyway,
yes.
Jarvis Landry is out with a shoulder tear, will not be able to return for this game. He'll probably be out until next week. He'll come back, I'm sure. Shoulder tear is not that serious. We don't know the full severity of it. We'll learn more in the coming weeks. For I am the physical trainer, and I can say when players come back to it.
Okay.
Yeah, that's how that works. Anyway, Wilson hits the 2-minute warning. 1:58 left to play in this game. Throws for Taywan Taylor. Down to the 21. Seattle still has all 3 timeouts. They're probably going to run the clock a little bit. 1:35. Wilson. Handoff to Carson. Gets a short gain. No gain, actually. So 3rd and 7 it remains. 1:10 left to play and counting. Wilson's probably going to run this down until it hits 1.
Gotta go, in and out, let's go. Good job right there.
Wilson audibly at the line of scrimmage. He's cutting it close here. 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, no, snaps it at 2. There's a blitz coming for Wilson. Tries to throw it. Myles Garrett brings him down. 4th and 13 for the Hawks. They're going to go with a field goal. Browns call a timeout to ice the kicker. And right down the middle, 26 seconds left. Let's see what our defense can do. So here we go to kick off. I'm going to make a return here. Dixon to kick off. Oh, and it's a sky kick. Carlos Henderson down at the 28-yard line with 22 seconds left. So here comes Baker Mayfield and the Browns defense and the Browns offense. Oh, tackled in the backfield right away by Michael Kendricks. Kareem Hunt taken down for a loss of 3. Seattle calls a timeout with 3 seconds left. I just want to say this game is sponsored by Seattle Pickles. Deal with it.
There you go. Oh.
Odell Beckham ransacked on that last play. And here we are headed to overtime. Browns scored 13 points in the fourth quarter. But Seattle... Wait, that doesn't seem right. That's not right math.
Huh?
Huh?
What?
Says they scored 7 in the first, 3 in the...
No, they scored 7
They didn't
in the
score
first.
13 in the fourth then. We elect to defend right, so I guess we lost the toss.
Oh.
Wilson and company entering their second overtime game of the year, their first one at home against the New Orleans Saints, and that's how we got our tie on our record.
Oh, yeah.
So we'll see how this one pans out. Baker Mayfield comes out, max protect.
Right there, 54 miles. Watch the screen, watch the screen. Watch the screen, like that.
And Odell Beckham gonna burn him. And it's a touchdown that ends the game. Seattle loses a close one. They bounced back with a win last week, but this week just cut short from a loss. It was a hard-fought game, too. Seattle had the lead, but it's all right.
Sad
So your final
monkey.
score today is Browns 26, Seattle 20, and Seattle just fell a little bit short, so there's some stuff that needs to be worked on. I believe Mr. Ryan is down on the field with the coach of the Seattle Seahawks right now.
Sad monkey.
Aren't you supposed to be interviewing the coach right now?
Oh, am I?
Oh, well, it's too late now.
Anyway,
Anyway, Wilson, 211 yards, 2 touchdowns, 87.5% completion percentage. Baker Mayfield, though, 307 yards, 3 touchdowns, and 85.7 completion percentage.
yes.
That's weird how they... Do you notice?
Huh? No.
Did you notice that?
What am I noticing?
The 5 and the 7 are swapped.
Oh.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's weird, right?
Interesting.
Anyway. Tough loss. It's a tough loss. I shouldn't have blitzed on that last play. That was my fault. I was not seeing a...
Oh, you mean Pete Carroll?
Pete Carroll should
Pete
not
Carroll
have blitzed.
shouldn't have.
Blitzed on that.
Yeah. Well then.
So we suffer a week 6 loss to...
But at least we're 3-2-1.
Nah, a loss is a loss. You know what? I'm pretty proud of how we handled Myles Garrett. A victory would have been nice, but at least we kept him quiet. So, Browns advanced 3-3 on the season. Seattle drops to 3-2-1. Next week, we are back at home, taking on the Baltimore Ravens, and this game is especially important to us because guess who's coming back to play against the Seahawks? Earl Thomas.
Who's that?
What?
I don't know.
Do you really not know who Earl Thomas is?
Uh,
Former Seahawk safety, Legion of
oh,
Boom.
Oh
My. See, okay, for a second here, let's just cut the personas and bullshit real quick. I'm a huge Seahawk fan. That's why I picked the Seahawks.
Well,
for this
okay,
franchise.
now I know who you're talking.
Anyway.
About. But I took me a second.
Oh.
I'm really bad with names. That's why. I'm that bad.
You're that bad.
Yes. I was actually thinking Michael Orr at first, because I know he used to be on the Ravens.
But he was never a Seahawk.
No, I know.
I
But
should've
he,
said former
but he used
Seahawk.
to be on the Ravens.
But no.
The guy from The Blind Side,
Yes, I know.
the movie.
I've seen the movie.
Have you seen the movie?
Yes!
That guy.
Yeah,
Yes.
I know. I know who he is. We're going to offer Nick Manette a 4-year contract.
Let me tell you, Sandra Bullock looks good in the white short skirt.
Yep.
Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Click like, share, subscribe if you're new. Tap that bell to get our post notifications, and we'll be back for Week 7 when we take on the Baltimore Ravens. And with that, we will see you later.